Did you know that farmers today can predict crop yields, detect plant diseases, and even water their fields using data from satellites orbiting hundreds of miles above the Earth? Agriculture has always been about growing food, but in the 21st century, it's also about growing data. Across the world, farmers are embracing a new approach known as precision agriculture, a method that combines advanced technology, data analytics, and environmental science to make farming smarter, more efficient, and more sustainable than ever before. For centuries, traditional farming has relied on intuition, experience, and manual observation. Farmers would look at the color of leaves, feel the moisture in the soil, and decide when to plant, irrigate, or harvest. While this deep connection to nature remains at the heart of agriculture, the challenges facing modern farmers have become far more complex. Global population is expected to reach nearly 10 billion by 2050, while arable land continues to shrink. Climate change brings unpredictable weather patterns, droughts, and floods that threaten harvests. At the same time, the demand for food, fiber, and fuel continues to grow, pushing the limits of what traditional farming methods can deliver. This is where precision agriculture comes in. Instead of treating entire fields as one uniform area, precision farming allows growers to treat each part of the field differently, based on real-time data collected by sensors, drones, and satellites. Imagine being able to measure the exact amount of water needed in each square meter of soil, or applying fertilizer only where the plants actually need it. With precision agriculture, farmers can reduce waste, increase yields, and protect the environment, all at the same time. But precision agriculture is not just about machines and data. It's about a new way of thinking. It's about empowering farmers with information that helps them make smarter, faster, and more sustainable decisions. From small family farms in the Midwest to massive commercial operations across California, technology is transforming how we grow our food. In this video, we'll explore how precision agriculture works, the technologies behind it, its benefits, real-world examples, and what the future of smart farming looks like. The future of farming isn't just happening somewhere far away. It's happening right now, in the fields that feed us all. For thousands of years, traditional farming has been the backbone of human civilization. It has fed generations, supported economies, and shaped cultures across continents. But as the world changes, the way we farm has struggled to keep up. In many parts of the world, agriculture still depends heavily on conventional methods that were designed for a simpler time, when there were fewer people to feed and nature's patterns were more predictable. Farmers often treat entire fields as if every patch of soil, every plant, and every square meter of land were the same. They apply water, fertilizers, and pesticides evenly across vast areas, assuming uniformity where there is, in reality, incredible diversity. The truth is that no two parts of a field are ever exactly alike. Soil texture, moisture, nutrient levels, and sunlight exposure can vary dramatically, even within a few meters. Yet traditional farming practices rarely account for this complexity. As a result, farmers often overuse resources, adding too much fertilizer to some areas, wasting water on others, and spraying pesticides even where they aren't needed. This not only drives up production costs, but also contributes to pollution, soil degradation, and the loss of valuable biodiversity. The chemicals that help plants grow can also seep into rivers and groundwater, harming ecosystems and threatening public health. At the same time, the world's farmers are facing mounting pressure from forces beyond their control. Climate change has made weather patterns erratic and unpredictable. Droughts last longer, storms hit harder, and seasons shift without warning. For many farmers, one bad year can mean financial ruin. Crop yields fluctuate wildly, and with the global food supply chain stretched thin, even small disruptions can have ripple effects across continents. Meanwhile, the global demand for food continues to rise. By the middle of this century, humanity will need to produce roughly 70% more food to feed everyone. Yet paradoxically, the amount of available farmland is shrinking due to urbanization, soil exhaustion, and environmental decline. The question becomes urgent. How can we grow more food on less land, using fewer resources while still protecting the planet? Traditional farming, despite its wisdom and legacy, simply wasn't built for the challenges of the modern world. It's a system under strain, and unless we rethink how we grow our food, the very foundation of global agriculture may not withstand the pressures of the future. Precision agriculture, at its core, is about understanding that every inch of farmland is unique and treating it that way. Instead of relying on guesswork or uniform practices, it turns farming into a science of measurement and response. The idea is simple but powerful. Use technology to collect data about soil, crops, and weather, then analyze that data to make smarter decisions. In traditional farming, a farmer might apply fertilizer evenly across an entire field. In precision farming, the same farmer can identify exactly which parts of the field need more nutrients and which areas need less. It's about precision, efficiency, and sustainability working together to produce more with less. This approach is built on what experts often call the 4 Ps of nutrient stewardship: applying the right input at the right place at the right time and in the right amount. These principles guide every action in a precision agriculture system. Whether it's watering, fertilizing, or planting seeds, each decision is backed by data, not assumptions. A network of sensors embedded in the soil measures moisture and nutrient levels in real time. Drones and satellites capture high-resolution images that reveal crop health, detecting stress or disease long before the human eye could notice. GPS-enabled tractors can plant seeds with millimeter-level accuracy, ensuring that no space is wasted and every plant has the best possible conditions to thrive. The data collected from these tools flows into centralized systems, often powered by artificial intelligence. These systems analyze vast amounts of information to find patterns, generate maps, and make recommendations. For instance, a farmer might receive a digital map showing which parts of the field are water-stressed and how irrigation can be adjusted to save both water and energy. Over time, these systems learn from each season's results, becoming smarter and more accurate. In essence, precision agriculture transforms the farm into a living network of information, where every plant, every drop of water, and every grain of soil tells a story. But beyond the technology, precision agriculture represents a shift in mindset. It's a move away from reactive farming, waiting for problems to appear, toward proactive management. It's about anticipating issues before they happen, preventing waste, and protecting the environment while maintaining profitability. Farmers are no longer just cultivators. They are data scientists, technologists, and environmental stewards. They blend traditional knowledge with digital intelligence to achieve results that were once unimaginable. A simple example illustrates the power of this approach. Imagine a corn farmer in Iowa using soil sensors and drone imagery to track growth patterns. In one part of the field, data shows the soil is dry and nutrient poor, while another section is perfectly balanced. Instead of watering the entire field equally, the farmer uses variable rate irrigation, directing water only where it's needed. The result: less waste, healthier plants, and a higher yield. That's precision agriculture in action, a smarter, data-driven, and deeply sustainable way to feed the world. Behind the elegant simplicity of precision agriculture lies a network of powerful technologies that quietly work together to reshape how we grow food. These innovations, drones, sensors, satellites, artificial intelligence, and connected machinery, are the digital backbone of modern farming. Each one plays a unique role in gathering, analyzing, and applying information, transforming the farmer's relationship with the land from instinct-driven to data-driven. Together, they turn the vast, unpredictable world of agriculture into something measurable, understandable, and ultimately more sustainable. One of the most visible and revolutionary tools in this movement is the drone. Flying high above the fields, drones equipped with high-resolution cameras and multispectral sensors capture detailed images that reveal what the human eye cannot see. They detect subtle color changes in leaves that signal nutrient deficiencies, water stress, or disease. By analyzing these patterns, farmers can respond immediately, applying fertilizer only where it's needed or adjusting irrigation in specific zones. In the past, such insights might have taken weeks or months to observe. Now, they can be obtained in minutes. Satellite imagery takes this idea even further, providing continuous, large-scale monitoring that helps farmers understand how their crops are performing across entire regions. Technologies like NDVI, or the Normalized Difference Vegetation Index, use satellite data to measure plant health and growth with remarkable accuracy. On the ground, a quieter revolution is unfolding through the Internet of Things, a network of connected sensors, devices, and machines that constantly collect data. From the field, tiny soil probes measure temperature, pH, and moisture levels, while weather stations track rainfall, wind, and humidity. Livestock are fitted with wearable sensors that monitor their movement, diet, and health in real time. This constant flow of information gives farmers a living picture of their farms, updated by the minute. Instead of guessing when to water or fertilize, they can act with precision, guided by data that reflects the actual needs of their crops and animals. Meanwhile, GPS and GIS mapping have become indispensable tools for modern farms. With GPS-guided tractors and combines, farmers can plant, spray, and harvest with centimeter-level accuracy. GIS, Geographic Information Systems, allows them to create detailed digital maps of their fields, showing soil variations, elevation changes, and crop performance history. These maps form the foundation for variable rate technology, or VRT, which automatically adjusts how much seed, fertilizer, or pesticide is applied in each part of the field. The result is an incredibly efficient system where every input is optimized. No more, no less. But the most transformative element of precision agriculture may be invisible: artificial intelligence. AI systems can process enormous amounts of data collected from drones, sensors, and satellites, finding connections that humans would never notice. Machine learning algorithms can predict when a pest outbreak is likely to occur, estimate crop yields months before harvest, or even recommend the best time to plant based on years of weather data. As these systems learn and evolve, they become trusted digital advisors to the modern farmer, offering guidance that is both personalized and predictive. All of this technology might sound complex, but in practice, it's becoming more accessible every year. Smartphones and cloud-based platforms have made it possible for even small farmers to tap into these tools. A farmer can now stand in the middle of a field, open an app, and see exactly where to irrigate or where a potential problem is developing. Precision agriculture is not about replacing human intuition. It's about enhancing it with information. It gives farmers eyes in the sky, sensors in the soil, and intelligence in the palm of their hand. And together, these technologies are not just changing how we farm. They are redefining what it means to be a farmer in the digital age. The true power of precision agriculture lies not only in the technology itself, but in the profound impact it creates on the land, the farmer, and the future of our planet. For decades, agriculture has been seen as a trade-off between productivity and sustainability. To grow more, we had to take more from the earth. But precision agriculture challenges that old equation. By replacing guesswork with data and uniformity with understanding, it allows us to grow smarter, not harder. The benefits ripple across every level: environmental, economic, and social, reshaping the very meaning of what it means to farm responsibly in the 21st century. From an environmental perspective, precision agriculture is nothing short of transformative. By using resources only where they're truly needed, it drastically reduces waste and pollution. Water, once sprayed liberally across entire Fields is now delivered precisely to thirsty plants through intelligent irrigation systems that respond to real-time data. Fertilizers are applied in microdoses, fine-tuned to the soil's specific nutrient profile, preventing harmful runoff that contaminates rivers and groundwater. Pesticides are targeted with surgical precision, minimizing their impact on beneficial insects and surrounding ecosystems. Over time, this creates a virtuous cycle: healthier soil, cleaner water, and stronger biodiversity. It's a model of agriculture that not only feeds people, but also heals the planet it depends on. The economic benefits are equally powerful. Precision farming helps farmers do more with less. Less water, less fuel, fewer chemicals, and less labor. Each input is optimized, which means costs go down while yields often go up. Instead of relying on expensive blanket applications, farmers invest in technology that pays for itself through efficiency and predictability. Even small adjustments, a few percent increase in yield, a few gallons of fuel saved, or a few kilograms less fertilizer, can translate into huge financial gains over season. For large operations, the savings can reach into the millions. More importantly, precision agriculture helps stabilize income in an industry known for its uncertainty. With better data, farmers can anticipate problems before they become disasters, make informed financial decisions, and plan for the long term with greater confidence. But beyond money and production, precision agriculture carries a deeper social value. It's helping restore dignity and optimism to farming, an occupation that has too often been undervalued and left behind by rapid modernization. By integrating digital tools and analytics, young people who might once have left rural life behind are finding new reasons to stay. They see farming not as a struggle, but as an innovation challenge, one that connects their love for the land with their curiosity for technology. In many communities, precision agriculture is creating new jobs, from data analysts and drone operators to agri-tech entrepreneurs. It's not just a way to produce food more efficiently. It's a pathway to revitalize rural economies and empower a new generation of farmers. In essence, the benefits of precision agriculture extend far beyond the field. They reach into our food systems, our environment, and our societies. This is farming that respects both the farmer and the earth, a partnership between human intelligence and technological precision. It's proof that sustainability and productivity don't have to be opposites. They can be partners in progress. And as this revolution continues to spread, it's becoming clear that precision agriculture isn't just improving farming. It's redefining the future of how we feed the world. The beauty of precision agriculture isn't just in theory. It's already transforming farms around the world, turning once unpredictable operations into models of efficiency and innovation. Across the United States, from the vast cornfields of Iowa to the orchards of California, technology is being woven into the daily rhythm of farming life. These stories prove that precision agriculture isn't the dream of the future. It's the reality of the present. One of the leading pioneers in this transformation is John Deere, a company whose name has been synonymous with farming for nearly 2 centuries. Once known primarily for its iconic green tractors, John Deere has evolved into a technology powerhouse. Its modern equipment is no longer just metal and machinery. It's intelligent, connected, and constantly learning. Through a network of GPS-enabled tractors, drones, and software platforms, John Deere allows farmers to map every inch of their fields and monitor performance in real time. A farmer sitting in a tractor can see exactly where to plant, how deep to sow, and how much fertilizer to apply, all based on detailed soil and satellite data. Every pass across the field generates new information, which is stored in the cloud and analyzed for future improvements. It's a continuous loop of learning and optimization, the land teaching the machine, and the machine helping the farmer. At the corporate level, tech giants like IBM have also entered the field. Through the IBM Watson Decision Platform for Agriculture, Artificial intelligence is being used to help farmers predict weather patterns, identify pests, and even optimize harvest. Timing. By combining data from satellites, sensors, and historical climate models, Watson can offer recommendations that improve both yield and sustainability. Farmers in the U.S. and beyond are using this data-driven insight to make decisions that once depended on intuition alone. It's as if every farmer now has a team of data scientists working quietly behind the scenes. But precision. Agriculture isn't limited to big corporations or massive farms. Small and mid-sized farms across America are proving that innovation scales beautifully. In one example, a family-run farm in Kansas uses affordable drones and soil sensors to monitor crop health. Instead of spraying pesticides across the entire field, they use imagery from drones to pinpoint exactly where pests are active. The result? Pesticide use dropped by more than 40%, saving money while protecting local ecosystems. The farmer describes it simply: we're not just growing crops anymore, we're managing data, and that data is helping us grow better. These stories show a glimpse of what's possible when technology meets tradition. Each farm, whether powered by global AI systems or simple handheld devices, represents a step toward a smarter, more resilient food system. Precision agriculture isn't replacing farmers. It's amplifying their wisdom, giving them tools that extend their intuition beyond what the eye can see. And as more farmers embrace this movement, the line between nature and technology grows thinner, creating a partnership that may well define the next chapter of human agriculture. As promising as precision agriculture may be, it is not without its obstacles. For all its technological brilliance, this new way of farming also reveals the deep inequalities and practical difficulties that still define much of global agriculture. The vision of a perfectly connected, data-driven farm remains out of reach for many farmers who struggle not with data, but with debt, drought, or declining market prices. While the tools of precision farming have the potential to revolutionize agriculture, they also require access to money, to training, and to infrastructure that not everyone has. The first and most obvious barrier is cost. Drones, GPS-enabled tractors, soil sensors, and AI-powered software can be expensive to buy and maintain. For a large commercial operation, these investments can pay for themselves through efficiency and yield gains. But for small or medium-sized farmers, who make up the majority of the world's agricultural producers, the upfront costs can be prohibitive. Many of them operate on razor-thin margins, where a single bad season can erase years of savings. For them, the promise of digital farming often feels distant, not because they doubt its value, but because they simply cannot afford to join. Beyond cost, there's also the challenge of knowledge. Precision agriculture demands a new kind of literacy, one that blends farming experience with digital fluency. Farmers must learn to interpret data sets, read digital maps, and operate complex software. For younger farmers raised in the digital age, this transition comes naturally. But for older generations who have spent their lives relying on experience and intuition, it can be intimidating. Without proper education and training, the gap between tech-savvy and traditional farmers risks widening, leaving many behind in a world that's moving forward. Then there's the invisible but growing concern of data itself. Who owns it? Who controls it? And who benefits from it? The sensors and machines that collect information from farms generate enormous amounts of data, often stored in corporate servers or proprietary systems. Some farmers worry that their field data could be used by companies to influence pricing or restrict their independence. Trust and transparency will be crucial if precision agriculture is to fulfill its promise fairly. Finally, the digital divide remains a stubborn obstacle. Many rural areas, even in developed countries like the United States, still lack reliable internet connectivity. Without broadband, cloud-based systems, or real-time updates, the most advanced tools are rendered useless. Precision farming thrives on data, but data needs a highway, and in many regions, that highway simply doesn't exist. Despite these challenges, the movement toward precision agriculture continues to grow, driven by necessity and innovation. Every problem faced today represents an opportunity to build smarter, fairer systems tomorrow. The question isn't whether precision agriculture will succeed. It's how we can ensure that everyone, from the largest agribusiness to the smallest family farm, has a place in that future. If the present of precision agriculture is impressive, its future is nothing short of extraordinary. The seeds of a new farming revolution have already been planted, and in the decades ahead, they will grow into a system of global food production that looks vastly different from the one we know today. The farms of the future will be living ecosystems of intelligence, where machines, sensors, and biology coexist in perfect balance, and every decision, from planning a harvest, is guided by real-time data and artificial intelligence. Imagine a landscape where autonomous tractors move quietly across fields at dawn, guided by satellite navigation and AI algorithms that calculate the optimal path for seeding, fertilizing, or harvesting. Tiny drones hover above the crops, scanning for signs of disease or nutrient stress, sending instant updates to a cloud-based platform that integrates weather forecasts, soil health, and market data. In the soil itself, networks of microscopic sensors continuously measure pH, carbon content, and moisture levels, communicating wirelessly with irrigation systems that adjust water flow with precision beyond human capability. The farmer, once bound to the field from sunrise to sunset, now oversees this entire ecosystem through a tablet or augmented reality headset, making strategic decisions based on predictive analytics rather than reactive observation. Artificial intelligence will become the silent partner of every farmer. It will forecast weather anomalies, simulate crop outcomes, and even recommend which seeds to plant based on long-term climate models. Machine learning systems will be able to identify pests before they spread, determine the most efficient time to harvest, and calculate the exact amount of resources needed for maximum yield with minimum environmental impact. Robotics will handle repetitive labor, planting, weeding, and harvesting, allowing humans to focus on planning, creativity, and stewardship of the land. But the future of precision agriculture isn't only about efficiency and automation. It's about harmony. The next generation of farming will not seek to dominate nature, but to collaborate with it. Regenerative practices, carbon-smart farming, and biodiversity protection will become the heart of agri-tech innovation. Farmers will not only grow food, but also restore soil health, capture carbon, and contribute to climate resilience. Through global connectivity, data from millions of farms will merge into planetary systems of insight, helping humanity understand and manage ecosystems at a scale never before possible. In this vision, the farm becomes more than a place of production. It becomes a living laboratory, a digital organism that learns, adapts, and sustains. The farmer becomes a guardian of technology and of nature alike, using both to nurture life on Earth. Precision agriculture will not just feed the world, it will help heal it, proving that the future of farming is not a battle against nature, but a partnership with it. As we reach the end of this journey through the world of precision agriculture, one truth becomes clear. The future of farming is not a distant dream. It is already here, quietly unfolding across the fields that sustain us. What once seemed impossible, predicting yields from satellite images, controlling irrigation from a phone, or letting machines plant with surgical accuracy, has become everyday reality for a new generation of farmers. Yet beyond the technology, the real revolution lies in mindset. It is about seeing the farm not as a fixed system to be controlled, but as a living, breathing organism that we must understand, respect, and nurture. Precision agriculture is not just about efficiency. It is about empathy. Empathy for the land, for the people who work it, and for the future we share. The tools we've explored, drones, sensors, artificial intelligence, robotics, are incredible, but they're only as powerful as the hands and minds that guide them. They give farmers the ability to make smarter, more sustainable choices, but also challenge us to rethink what progress truly means, to grow responsibly, to produce without destroying, and to innovate without forgetting our roots. In this balance between nature and technology lies the key to our survival and our prosperity. So as you finish watching this video, take a moment to imagine the world we could build. One where every farm is smart, every harvest is sustainable, and every meal carries the story of a planet cared for with intelligence and respect. If you believe that technology can help us feed the world while healing it, share this message. Talk about it. Support the farmers, the innovators, and the dreamers who are making it happen. Because the future of agriculture isn't just their story. It's ours. And it begins with understanding, with action, and with the simple belief that we can grow a better world, one seed and one bite at a time.